When an infant dies, the family's lives are instantly changed forever. The immediate minutes and days after the loss are vital to the mental health of those family members. What if there was a way to help make memories in those precious days? The CaringCradle is a device that allows a dignified means for parents and families to spend more time with the baby who has died. The CaringCradle contains a cooling unit that keeps an infant's body at a temperature that helps slow down the changes that naturally occur with death. The parent is able to keep their baby in their room with them for as long as they would like to create memories that will last a lifetime. Precious time for family to meet their baby, to hold them, dress them, bathe them, and take pictures with them. A chance to say hello before you have to say goodbye. The CaringCradle was developed from advice of parents who have experienced a loss with the medical professionals who would be using it. The goal was to make a device that would be approved for use by the hospitals and meet the needs of grieving families. The CaringCradle is all-inclusive, so there's nothing more to buy. It is made to be completely sanitizable, and there are no disposables that hospitals must reorder. It is very simple to use. Just plug it in, and within 30 minutes, it is ready to use. The all-inclusive unit has 4 locking wheels and a sturdy frame. The cabinet on the right is for the cooling components and should always remain locked. The only time this should be opened is when problem-solving with the manufacturer. A key to this cabinet is provided if needed, but again, this should always remain locked. Inside the cabinet is a cooling system that is programmed to remain at preset temperatures. There is a full cabinet on the left side that can be used to put any type of supplies or information. The bassinet portion of the cradle is attached to the unit. Do not attempt to separate this. In between the cabinet and the bottom of the bassinet is the cooling plate. The gel mat should be placed on top of the cooling plate. This will be what will keep the baby cool. If the baby is picked up, the gel mat should stay with the baby. Feel free to use whatever hospital linens you would like. It is best to wrap the gel mat around baby prior to wrapping baby in a blanket. The baby can remain clothed. The plug should be plugged into the back of the unit and then directly into the wall to a dedicated outlet. At no time should an extension cord be used with the unit. When finished using the CaringCradle, simply turn it off with the switch on the back, unplug it, and wipe it clean before storage. The cleaning is simple. Just use any hospital-approved cleaner to wipe down any exposed areas.
I am Matt Johnson.
I'm Emily Johnson, and on October 8th, 2018, our daughter, Stella Anna Johnson, was stillborn. I was 36 weeks pregnant with her. She was not moving like she normally did. We knew something was wrong.
At that point, I knew I got worried. We rushed to the hospital as quick as we could. The doctors eventually filled the room, and then the doctor eventually said the words we didn't want to hear, that he could not find a heartbeat.
When Stella was born, the room was just silent. Eventually, I heard a doctor, through her own cries, say that it was a girl. But nobody cheers or congratulates you when you give birth to a dead baby.
So as I was waiting for Emily to get done with surgery, I got to hold my daughter Stella, and then the doctor came in and told us that her umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck, and that was the cause.
They put us in a room far away from everyone else so we could have our privacy. The nurses brought in a CaringCradle. They explained to us that this cradle was donated by a family of a stillborn girl named Brooke. Because of the CaringCradle, we were given the gift of time with our daughter. We were able to spend 2 full days with her. We held her, sang to her, rocked to her. Our 3-year-old daughter was able to come and meet her sister at the hospital. Our families were able to come and see her. Because of the CaringCradle, we had a moment in time where our family was whole. We will never again have that because our daughter will always be missing. But for one moment, we were all together.
When it was time to say goodbye, I knew I had to be the one to give her away, because I knew I wouldn't have the opportunity to give her away at her wedding. And as a father, that was the hardest thing I could do, was watch my daughter be taken away and not be seeing her for the last time.
The journey of child loss is so isolating. We immediately started going to a local support group where we could talk to other bereaved parents. We had no idea how often this tragedy truly happens. We had no idea how lucky we were to have a CaringCradle. after hearing of so many other parents who only had minutes or hours with their babies. And we had 2 full days with Stella. No amount of time is ever enough with your child, but because of the Caring Cradle, we were able to fit a lifetime of love and parenting into those 2 days.
So after Stella's death, we were able to fundraise and donate a Caring Cradle in honor of our daughter Stella to a local hospital so that future families can have the opportunity and have the precious time with their child like we did.
For more information, please visit www.caringcradle.com or email us at admin@caringcradle.com.